Speaker. I could say a lot of other things, but I don't think there's any better way for me to conclude than to read a letter which I'm going to submit for the record from a student who actually sent this to me today, and I do want to read it, but I think that you will see after I read it, the emphasis here is that we are helping those who need help the most by what we're doing with the simplification of this particular part of the code. So let me read this to you. Dear Congressman Black, for the sake of the identity of this person, I'm going to use the name of Nancy. My name is Nancy, and I attend the Atlantic Technical College. The additional $500 in refunds in your bill for a student like me would be extremely beneficial. I am the mother of 5, full-time worker and student. Although I intend to continue my higher education once I graduate from the Atlantic Technical College, I have found out that my Pell Grant will expire next semester. I now find myself in the position of taking out loans for future semesters to make sure that my tuition and books are paid for. I plan to use my taxes to help me with this dilemma. The additional $500 may not seem like it would cover a lot, but in my case, it will cover at least 1 3-credit-hour class or at least 3 of my textbooks. I would love the opportunity to have an option of using these monies that are outright mine than to put myself in debt more by taking out a full amount of any loan. My only hope is that you take this letter into consideration, for there are many others out there in my predicament. I think there is no better way than to end with something that comes from the heart of a student who is working so hard. She has 5 children, full-time worker and student. And because of the refundability of this tax provision, if it were placed into law, you can see how it would really help those that we're trying to help the very most. And so I would urge my colleagues, for the sake of helping our students, especially those who are at the lower and middle income, I would urge you to support H.R. 3393, the Student and Family Tax Simplification Act, and I yield back.
All time for debate has expired. Pursuant to House Resolution 680, the previous question is ordered on the bill as amended.